I'd like to discuss with you today one of the topics that is found in The Butterfly Path. This is an amazing book that was written recently and published called Butterfly Path, based on years and years of experience working with people in difficult situations, people going through emotional trauma, sometimes abuse. And this book really is a light on the path. And the butterfly path is your path. So the topic that I'm choosing to talk about today is I'd like to talk about karma. Karma is discussed so much in the West, but karma's understanding in the West is not really what it is. Because in the West we see karma as a reward and a punishment, good and bad. And that is not what karma is. Karma is simply lessons that life brings to us. Karmatic lessons is what we are looking at. Lessons that will bring us learning opportunities, growth opportunities. And when we look at these different lessons, of course there is an impact. Sometimes we hurt, sometimes we're in pain. The lessons may be extremely difficult. Sometimes the lessons are absolutely joyous and great fun. Funny enough that we never think about those lessons. We only think about the lessons that are difficult. Have we ever sat back and thought about the lessons that were fun? The things that came to us very easily. The fun that we had with friends. The love that we've shared. We don't think of that. We don't think of that as a karmic lesson that came our way. We only hoard into us the ones and the feelings that when we feel bad, when we feel sad, when we feel that life was unjust to us. Those are the lessons we remember. So coming back to karma is not a reward and punishment. Karma is not a reward, nor is it a punishment. That is the way the West would like to think of it because of our Abrahamic religions that brings that heaven and hell, good or bad, love and hate. But karma is not about that. It's simply a lesson that we are meant to learn. Sometimes the lesson repeats itself over and over again. Why? Maybe it's time that we wake up, look at the lesson, and realize that we have to finish this lesson so that we can progress, that we can move on to a next phase. We tend to look at karmic lessons coming our way and feeling victimized, feeling that this was so unfair and so unjust, and the lessons are overbearing and we cannot cope. We never will be able to cope. Karma will only give you a lesson that you can accomplish, because we have all this wisdom within us. We have so much wisdom that came with us from past experiences, past journeys that we've traveled, lifetimes of growth. If we get a lesson from karma, it is because we can accomplish that lesson. We can complete that lesson. And sometimes we think that the lesson is overwhelmingly so, because we forget to look back at the wisdom that we have within us. What are the lessons that we've learned with our different chakra developments? Sometimes so much of that karmic lesson comes easy until we get to the actual part that we have to learn. Now, the most amazing thing about our karmic lessons is when we learn them and when we accomplish those lessons. Some of the lessons that are half learned, some of the lessons that are incomplete in our other chakras, simply falls into place. How many times has something happened to us and we say, got it. So that makes sense. So that is how it works. Gee, I wish I knew that before. As those lessons start completing themselves and we find that we gain this tremendous wisdom simply because we completed one karmic lesson. Karma is not a reward or a punishment. Karma is simply our purpose in life to complete the school, complete the lessons that karma gives to us. And sometimes the lessons are difficult. But the most amazing thing is, when you're looking at the butterfly path, there is joy, there is peace, there is so much self-growth that you will find that the karmic lessons that you hesitate to take on, the karmic lessons that you were scared to make part of your life, to take on that challenge, take it, make it your own, grow and learn, because that is really what our journey is about, is to learn and to grow. One last thing to close up with, in the Lord's Prayer, we have the verse, lead me not into temptation and deliver me from evil. When we're looking at the Eastern Bible, the teaching that Apostle Thomas took to the East, the Lord's Prayer there says, lead me into temptation and protect me from evil, because we wanted to learn. We want those lessons to become part of us. So what we're saying is, come on life, happen to me. Bring those lessons, because I know if I learn, if I experience and if I grow, I will actually gain so much wisdom and I will learn so much that life will be easier, and it will make our transition from the caterpillar to the butterfly that much smoother and that much easier. Remember, karma is not a reward or a punishment. It's simply lessons that life gives us so that we can grow and become fully functional, beautiful people. Lessons so that we can grow and actually experience the joy and the love and the laughter that we are supposed to. The butterfly path, look at it. You will find many, many answers in that.